Hello everyone, quick question for you. If I say the train leaves at 6 p.m., what tense is that? Present, right? But wait, that's a future event. So what's going on? And water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. That's not happening right now either. By the time we're done, you're going to understand the simple present on a level many English learners don't reach. And trust me, once it clicks, it really clicks. So first up, the simple present can express properties. Characteristics use what we call state verbs. Think, the soup tastes delicious, or she knows the answer. Now these aren't actions, they're states of being. The soup isn't actively tasting anything, it has a delicious taste as a characteristic and a stable quality. The same holds true with she knows the answer. That knowledge is a permanent property of her mind, not a one-time event. Then you've got habits, which use action verbs. He wears glasses. They visit their grandparents every Sunday. Again, this isn't about right now. He's not necessarily wearing glasses at this exact moment, but wearing glasses is his habit. It's his genuine reality. Now, the simple present also expresses genuine truths, and this is where it gets really fascinating. These are facts that apply to entire categories of things, not just one individual, and you can use different articles to signal how genuine you're being. Zero article for all members of a group. Plants need sunlight to grow, all plants. Indefinite article for any typical example. The zebra has black and white stripes, any zebra. And the definite article for an entire species. The cod has a lifespan of up to 25 years, the species as a whole. This also covers proverbs, timeless wisdom like a rolling stone gathers no moss, or one is never too careful. And also scientific facts like the earth revolves around the sun, or water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. The pattern is the same every time. Simple present equals what's already or genuinely true, not just true right now. So we just covered cases where the simple present expresses a property, and now we will focus on cases when it's used for an event. Okay, here's where things get really interesting. The simple present can deal with the future, but only under specific conditions. We're talking about scheduled, certain programmed events. Things like the train departs at 6:15, or the shop closes at 6 p.m., or the sun sets at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. These are future events stated in the simple present. Why? Because they are certain and objective. There's no opinion, no uncertainty or decision, it's just a fact on a timetable. Now compare that to the other future forms. Will is for uncertain or volitional futures. I'll be here until it's over, uncertain timing. He will support you no matter what. That's a promise. Be going to is for intentions or predictions. I'm going to exercise regularly. That's an intention. She's going to miss her flight. This is a prediction. You see the difference? Simple present future is for scheduled, certain. There is no subjectivity about it. And will is for uncertain or volitional things. Be going to for intentions and predictions. The train departs at 6 p.m. This is on the schedule. It's definite, no debate. The simple present also narrates sequences of events, actions that happen one after another in succession. And this shows up in three places. First, instructions like in recipes or guides. Chop the vegetables into bite-sized pieces. Heat the oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Each action happens in order, and the simple present treats them as punctual steps. Second, live commentary, like in live sports or live ceremonies. The quarterback throws a perfect pass downfield. The receiver leaps and makes an incredible catch. This is happening now, as the speaker talks. But notice, we are not using the present continuous here. Why? Because each action is seen globally. It's punctual and complete. We've got the beginning and the end of the action at the same time, so that it can express a succession of events. If you said he's throwing, he's catching, it would be a freeze frame, and the actions would no longer be successive but simultaneous. Third, narrative present, novels, synopses. For example, she stands at the edge of the cliff. The ocean below crashes against the rocks. This is sometimes called the historical present, using present tense to make past events feel immediate and vivid. It pulls the reader right into the scene in contemporary narratives. Finally, the simple present can describe an isolated action happening right now, but only in very specific contexts. With here and there plus a verb, here comes the bus, the action pops into existence the moment it's announced. Also with performative verbs, but only with I promise to be there. The saying is the doing. With communication verbs, she says she'll be here by noon, reporting what someone is currently saying, and with press headlines, for example, local hero saves family from house fire, or a past but recent event. In short, if it's stable and generally true, that's the property function. If it's fixed, sequenced, or scheduled, that's the event function. And that's the whole framework. There you have it. The simple present has more layers than the name suggests. But now you've got the edge that will make you sound truly fluent. Okay, here's a challenge. The concert starts in 10 minutes. Why is the simple present used in this sentence? Drop your answers in comments. I'd love to see them. And if you want more content like this and resources to help you cross the TOEIC or TOEFL, head over to erosophia.eu. Lessons, exercises, mock exams, everything you need for those English tests. Hit that like button if the simple present really makes sense. And remember, it's not just about now, it's about properties and events. See you in the next one. Happy practicing.